Happy New Year, everyone. Filet mignon coming to you from medium rare poetry in southeast Queensland, Australia. And for most of the world, we're ahead of you as far as time is concerned. So we've had New Year and we're well into it and it's looking good for you. So I don't know whether you'll ever catch up, but anyway, we're trailblazers here in Australia. Now, down to the serious business. Donald Trump. Yes, he's still there at Mar-a-Lago holding auctions of paintings and degrading immigrants and doing all the things that Donald Trump normally does. And all in the background is the Epstein files bubbling out, and I think they're running out of redactions because there's just so many of them coming, and so the truth is emerging and people are disgusted, including me. So I wrote a poem about Donald and the consequence of his long past actions. So today I present to you The Vile Inn. The Vile Inn by Filet Mignon. Happy New Year, fearful felon, although happy's not your thing. Here, have a cup of bile, that will surely make you grin. Americans have woken up to all your nasty ways. Oh sure, it took a little while to clear the orange haze. But now they all are seeing through your weak attempts at guile, with all your dirty laundry airing in the Epstein files. Your home at Mar-a-Lago is your lurid land of sin, and so it's been rebranded as the tawdry Vile Inn. To all those of religion who endorse this painted bloat, the one who's never humble and described himself as goat will only go to church when pressed upon this spacious criminal, your illusion of his piety was probably subliminal. The man can't hold a Bible as its heat is hard to bear. It sears his frozen heart, which soon will lead him to despair. And when he looks you in the eye and sports that saintly grin, you're just like all the others that was sucked to Vile Inn. Oh, greetings, spiteful miller, in your roller's backseat driver. You steer the dumb orangutan, the ultimate survivor. You are the Jewish tailor, but then in the worst of ways, by sowing mean division into every speech you phrase. Although you studied politics and claim you are so smart, history shows your fascist views will find the garbage cart. But have your fun in trying to promote your whitewashed skin. You'll play your fiddling games at your new home, the Vile Inn. Hi, Levitt, Gnome and Bondi. What's the new year have in store? Alternate occupations are your course to now explore. How could you be so stupid to align yourselves with him? He'll treat you like a trophy and then drop you at a whim. You're simply girls of calendar within his pageant sphere. His record is appalling and you'll only last a year. So run back to your kitchens and take up the rolling pin. There's never been a place for you at Trumpet's Vile Inn. To Bezos, Musk and Zuckerberg you celebrate in style, gathering your money in a nauseating pile. You started off with good ideas to help the populations, then turned them all against us in your Mr. Hyde creations. You could have spread your wealth around to serve the greater good, but no, you want to all be kings just like the Robin Hood. Of course you're very welcome, as all sharks with pectoral fins, at Palm Beach Mausoleum, the now shameful violin. Could this then be the year of Vance? Your hands both rubbed together, you're drooling at the thought that you will soon be king forever. Your cunning plan to undermine the fast food felon fascist, of all your past hypocrisies, by far this is the brashest. Trump's failings have deluded you that fools can rule America, but people are disgusted at your flirting, fawning Erica. You can't see what's in front of you by sticking out your chin. You've booked the most audacious suite right there at Violin. And Cash Patel, why look so stunned? Are you the frightened rabbit? The safety of your podcast was your insulated habit. And now you're in the spotlight and the guns are turned on you. Your little heart is racing and you haven't got a clue. Most of your special agents are fed up with all your crowing. Your vision is oblique, to wit, your future is outgoing. You merely were a Donald stooge. Alas, your darkened skin will never gain you entry at the white man's violin. This new year sees the Democrats in somewhat of a dither. They sadly shed their backbones as to under rocks they slither. Election interference was so clearly manifest, but they have kept it secret, holding truth against their chest. Kamala was crucified, but they don't give a toss. They trembled at the thought that a black woman could be boss. Hey, could it be they tried to hide their knowledge deep within, that certain blues philandered at the vulgar violin? Blessings to you, Bernie, AOC and Jasmine Crockett, the true courageous leaders, no black money in their pockets. They speak with clear conviction, inspiration to us all, defending every victim crushed by Epstein's padded walls. And there are many others rising up to share their voice, for even MTG awakes and makes her moral choice. For while the rich and powerful deceive us with their spin, they all are destined for disgrace at their own violin. So 25 became the year of steady revelation, where morons in the White House staged America's stagnation. And 26 will see the downfall of those who are bet, and Trump is going to hump it, stuffed with billions in his jet. But thankfully the outcome of a life of rude excess will see him miss his plane and therefore stifle his egress. He'll crumple on the tarmac, leaking pus from feet and shins, then sent to rest in pieces in the sludge of violin. Well, I'm absolutely convinced that Donald Trump and his whole administration will slide off into the mire this year, and there will be a new dawning of a different style of government, because there'll be all sorts of repercussions from the Epstein files, and it's good to have a cleansing, just like diarrhea, I suppose. Anyway, that's another story. Hope you liked the poem. Please like, share and subscribe, and leave a comment if you don't mind. And I look forward so much to seeing you next time. Bye bye for now.